This is my first Ruby on Rails project, and I figured I'd make a quick demonstration for it. It's a mix between a ticketing system and a to-do list. Here we have two different users. We could see that on the left side we have me, and the other one we have me too, basically. And this one's running in a private browser so that I can have a different user running at the same time. You can have multiple of the same person running, but this is just for demonstrations on how another user could interact with another one. Almost everything in this project is updated live with turbo frames and or turbo streams, so you can go check anything up live and have consistent experience between two different people. The GitHub link will be in the description, but yeah, let's get right into it. So, as the whole point of this project would be, is to make projects that you can edit with other people and kind of get a idea of what's going on and keep track of what needs to be done. So we're going to make a quick one. We're going to name it after this project and put some random description that I've been spamming. Create that project. There we have our project right here. And we are going to invite the other user. But before we do that, let's go pull up the user so we see that that lively updates. We have a new user being added. This other user can see that himself and another person are in here. And we can also see these live updates for the description of the project. You can change that. Bang. You can see that also on the project dashboard that we were on before. We can see changes happen here. Bang. You can see that. Those are live updates. Get back into here. And we can also start actually building the project entries, which is what the main part of this project is. And this would be like make a video for this project, and we're just gonna put a lot of blah. And the higher the priority, the more important it is, and it will appear higher up on the list. So we're gonna create it, and we're gonna make it unassigned for now. There is a assigned system, which means that only, as of right now, 2 users will be able to mess with the same one. I did that just so that there could be kind of a restriction on people going around messing with other people's stuff. But of course, feel free to fork it and then totally remove that issue. I mean, it's completely built by me. And this other user can claim it. And now we can see that the author of this will always be the same. And now we have a signed user. So if there was a third user, they would not be able to edit this. But if this person goes in, like, oh, this is a dumb description, whoever did this, a real description, and then we're gonna do that. We can see it live update right here. We can also see that when it was moved to the next area, it's a live updated. It was accepted by this person. And then you can also see inside of each one of these projects, there's also a comment section. You can see them live update while you have them open. You can close them, and then when next time you open it, it will retrieve the new comments. Anything over 10 comments becomes paginated, so you don't have to worry about grabbing all the comments at the same time. You can also see in the action history of the things that were done to this project. So we can see that it was created at this time by this person on this project. We can see what it was first as, how it was moved, how the description was changed, and how it was moved from assigned to accepted. All that stuff. We can see a history, who did it, when it happened, and all that stuff. So let's close this up. And of course, last but not least, we can delete it. Bang, gone. We also see a comment section down here. Same thing as before. Comment section as always. Also, like I mentioned, almost everything is paginated, including the actions, the comments, and the entries. So if we make a few of these real quick, just for example. Currently, the ones are sorted by the oldest, not the oldest, the newest created will be on top. And we can see now it's paginated, so we can mess with that. Live updates on that. And we can see that it's still live updates, although we'll have to refresh your one that you're in. You're still getting live updates at all times. And same goes for the comments and stuff. I don't think I put enough yet. You can see right here we have a load more, and it loads the rest of the comments. The limit is 10 initially. And then for the action history, we can see this. We can see the load more, and we can load more until we reach the end of the project. And all it's paginated so we don't spam with a boatload of data at everyone. And realistically, usually they won't dive that deep. Of course, this is made for desktop, so it will look nice like this. So you can edit like this. Everything feels more comfortable, but of course, it also has, I wouldn't say the most perfect option, but you can use it on mobile for if you are on the go. Let's turn this more, say that's 360 or something, make it smaller. And we use the touch interface. We can go down to this, we can scroll through each one of the spots like this, make it more readable. Comments, just comments. Action history, just a little bit more squashed. Of course, yeah. That's about it. Of course, you can see the other user. Leave the project. Hold on, a little bit of oopsies. You can see this user leave the project, and we can have this project deleted. Thank you for watching, and feel free to, of course, fork pull, fix some things that I wanted to do, or feel free to pull yourself and host it yourself so you don't have to worry about me pushing some update that might mess with your data. And yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.